Hey, this is Secret Geek 100. I'm going to go through my LaserDisc collection. I've got about 7 or 8 boxes of these LaserDiscs, so I'm just going to try and plough through and get as many done on each video as possible, but it'll probably be a few parts. This first box is in no particular order. They were originally alphabetical when I first started collecting, but they've kind of all got jumbled up. So I'm going to start with this. First one in the box is Masters of the Universe, Dolph Lundgren, based on the cartoon series, the 80s cartoon series of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, and it's based on that, but they've kind of tried to Star Wars it up a bit, and I quite like it. It was never really highly rated, but it's a fun movie. It's also got Courtney Cox in it, in an early role. Next one, Beetlejuice. Can't really say a lot about that. Most people have seen Beetlejuice. It's it's a decent movie, quite fun. What we got here? Alien, classic. Can't really say a lot about that. Never Say Never Again, the remake of Thunderball. Connery coming back as Bond. I think it came out at the same time as Octopussy. Yeah, it's a decent film. I mean, Connery shows his age a bit. He's got dodgy hair and bad makeup, but yeah, it's a decent movie. Moonraker. I've just picked this one up recently. I've not actually watched the LaserDiscs. I don't know what the transfer's like, but yeah, it's a decent Bond movie. Don't mind a bit of Roger Moore. Conspiracy Theory, yeah, decent movie. Nothing special about that, but it's decent. It's a good one to have in the collection. GoldenEye, Gatefold, Pierce Brosnan. I thought Pierce Brosnan did a decent job of Bond. I know he gets a bit slated, but Men in Black, not one of my favourites, but it's seen as a bit of a modern classic. Miller's Crossing, good movie. Star Wars Trilogy. Well, this one's a bit of a LaserDisc classic. Anyone with a decent LaserDisc collection is going to have Star Wars Trilogy. This is the special edition. I mean, I much prefer the definitive, but I've not got around to picking that up yet. But this the special edition's in decent nick. Mimic. I've got the, I think it's the UK release and the US release of this movie. I remember seeing it a long time ago. I didn't think much to it, but you know, got to pick those up in a job lot, so I can't really complain about that. Mad Max 2, classic. Mighty Aphrodite. Never actually seen it. It's a Woody Allen film. Keep meaning to get around to watch that, but haven't done so yet. Mission Impossible. Yeah, not a big Tom Cruise fan, but yeah, decent movie. Mercury Rising. Pretty decent Bruce Willis movie. The Mask. Got a couple of different versions of this. I think again it's one of the UK and the US. Not watched this LaserDisc version. I mean, it was a bit of a classic, I suppose, but until kind of the late 90s, it started to feel a bit dated to me. Anyway, Mortal Kombat. Most people have probably seen this. It's been on TV hundreds of times. Not the greatest film, but yeah, it's okay. The Game. Now, I watched this one recently by the director that did Seven. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Good movie. I thought I'd already seen it, but yeah, put it on and realised, it's one that I've always thought I've seen and never had done. It was a real decent film. Lots of twists and turns and stuff. Right, another Bond one. Spy Who Loved Me. The Roger Moore classic. Scanners. Again, this is another one I watched recently. I had seen it before. a long time back when I was a kid, and I remembered it being a really good film. But to be honest, I didn't think much to it the second time round. It was okay. I just think it seems a bit dated. Nostradamus. This is another one I remember watching on VHS, hiring it out at the video shop, and I thought it was great when I was like a teenager or something watching that. I'd read the book, so naturally wanted to get the film. I've not had a chance to watch this on LaserDisc. Looking forward to another look at that one. Night in the City. De Niro. Now this one I think is a bit of a forgotten gem. I'd never seen it before. I picked it up on LaserDisc. And it's a great little flick with De Niro playing this kind of Del Boy sort of character. He's got a lot of fingers and a lot of pies, and he's ducking and diving, and he ends up putting on this. He decides he's going to be a boxing promoter, and kind of organises this fight, but it all kind of goes wrong. Really great movie. Recommend that one. Nutty Professor. It's okay. Light entertainment. Nightmare Before Christmas. Classic. Omen. I think I've got 1, 2. There's one back there. 1, 2, and 3. Now, yeah, the first one I thought was a decent film. The second one, I didn't think much to it, so I don't think I even got around to watching the third one. Maybe I will do one day. Oliver and Company. Never actually seen it, but you know, it's a Walt Disney classic, as it says there. Sealed, so I'm not going to open that just to see what the movie's like. Orlando. Never seen this one. Doesn't really appeal to me. It looks a bit period drama-ish, which is not really my cup of tea. But you never know. One rainy afternoon, I might put that one on. What we got? Outbreak. Dustin Hoffman, Rene Russo, and Morgan Freeman. Yeah, it's a good film. I mean, it's not a masterpiece, but it's a decent movie. The Player. Now, this is kind of a semi-masterpiece, in my opinion. It's got a great opening sequence with a really long single camera, single shot. Yeah, fantastic. The movies are okay, but you know, there's some great direction and stuff in it. Point of No Return. Never actually seen this one. Bridget Fonda. Sure, I'll get around to watching that at some point. Pocahontas, I think. Yeah, this one's not sealed, it's open, but yeah, I think I've seen that before, I can't really remember. Predator 2, classic. Primal Fear, yeah, I remember seeing this one, but I can't really remember the storyline. Is he some sort of lawyer? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was okay. Losing our place here. Phenomenon. Yeah, decent movie. Travolta. Point Break. Some people absolutely love this film. I thought it was okay, but it's not one that I'd want to watch multiple viewings. But yeah, it's okay. Another one that's not really my cup of tea. Another one I picked up in a job lot. This one's sealed. Pole Dark. Some sort of period drama. One for the boys, Playboy, Wet n Wild 3. I'm sure it's got a great storyline. What's this? Product highlights. Yeah, I'm not sure what's on that. Posse. Now this is one of I keep seeing. I keep thinking, oh, I'll put this on. I've never seen it. It could be decent. It could be awful. It's got Stephen Baldwin in it, which is, yeah, it's hit and miss. Pulp Fiction, classic. Perfect World, yeah. Now, I'd never seen this before I got it on LaserDisc, put it on. I thought it was a great movie. Another hidden gem. Costner, I think he kidnaps the kid and they go on this kind of bit of a road trip. And is it Tommy? Is he the right in it? Oh, it's Clint Eastwood. Yeah, yeah. Clint Eastwood's the cop that's kind of chasing him. But yeah, it's decent film. Recommend watching that. Raising Arizona. It's okay. Reservoir Dogs. Classic. Never seen this one. I don't think I'll probably won't bother watching it because it's sealed and it doesn't look like it's going to be my cup of tea. Passenger 57. Platoon. I've got a couple of versions of Platoon. I've got a special edition one which I'll probably show you in one of the other boxes at some stage. I think this is widescreen, but is it? Actually, I don't know, it might be full screen, that one. Patriot Games. Good movie. Can't remember what the other one's called. There's a couple where he plays the same character. Did that one. Planet of the Apes. Another classic. Predator, first one. Princess Caribou. I think I've seen this when it was on TV. I think it was alright, not for kids and stuff. Page Master. Yeah, again, I've seen this on TV. Don't think I've seen it all the way through. There's a couple of music albums in there. The Quick and the Dead. Yeah, that was alright actually. I mean, Gene Hackman's kind of, you know, he's always playing the same sort of characters in these Western flicks, but yeah, it was decent. Queen, Greatest Flicks. A River Runs Through It. Never seen this one. Probably get around to that at some stage. Another couple of Reservoir Dogs. Two more different versions. I think one of those is sealed. Romeo and Juliet. Not seen that since it first came out. The River Wild. That's been on TV loads of times. Yeah, I don't think I'll get around to watching that again. Roger Rabbit. Another Roger Rabbit, different version. I think one's a gatefold. One's a 2-disc. Rookie of the Year. Never seen that one. Ransom. Yep, good film. Red Squirrel. Never seen it. Don't think I will see it because it's sealed, so I'm not going to bother opening that one. The Rainmaker, another one I've not seen. I think this is, yeah, this one's sealed, but I'm sure I've got a copy on DVD which I picked up in a job lot. So I'm not going to open that one. I'll probably just watch the DVD. The Relic. Now I remember seeing that one at the cinema, and I remember it being a pretty good film. But then again, I was probably a teenager and wasn't really clued up on what made a good film. So yeah, that's the first box. So yeah, join me for part 2.